Today, we will share about the "no one can insult you after see this." A powerful Zen story. Let's start. Once, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush greenery, there lived a man named Kaito. Kaito was known throughout the village for his calm demeanor and unwavering composure. No matter what challenges life presented him, Kaito faced them with a serene smile, earning the respect of everyone around him. One day, a brash and arrogant young man named Ryu entered the village. Ryu had a penchant for mocking and insulting others, believing that he could boost his own ego by tearing others down. The villagers were initially disturbed by Ryu's behavior, but he seemed unstoppable, finding fault in everyone he encountered. News of Ryu's actions reached Kaito, who decided to address the situation in a unique way. He invited Ryu to join him for a cup of tea in his modest home. Intrigued, Ryu accepted the invitation, thinking it would be an opportunity to showcase his wit and intelligence. As Ryu entered Kaito's humble abode, he noticed the simplicity of the surroundings. There were no grand decorations or expensive furniture, just the bare essentials. Kaito, however, greeted Ryu with a warm smile and gestured for him to sit. "Ryu, I've heard a lot about you and your way with words," Kaito said calmly as he poured tea into two delicate cups. Ryu smirked, confident that he could outsmart Kaito. "Well, Kaito, I don't waste my time with trivialities. I say what needs to be said." Kaito nodded, unfazed by Ryu's arrogance. Words can be powerful, indeed. They can build bridges or burn them down. But have you ever considered the impact of silence? Ryu scoffed, dismissing the idea. "Silence is for the weak. I thrive on the strength of my words." Kaito poured the tea and handed a cup to Ryu. "Take a moment, Ryu, and appreciate the silence. Sometimes, it speaks louder than words ever could." As they sat in quiet contemplation, Ryu began to feel a sense of discomfort. The absence of words weighed on him, and he fidgeted in his seat. Kaito, on the other hand, sipped his tea peacefully, as if reveling in the stillness. Unable to bear the silence any longer, Ryu blurted out, "Well, Kaito, aren't you going to say something? Anything?" Kaito set his cup down and looked Ryu in the eyes. "Ryu, imagine your words are arrows. Each insult you throw is an arrow shot into the air. But what if, instead of responding with more arrows, I choose to let them fall harmlessly to the ground? The more you shoot, the more exhausted you become, and eventually, the silence becomes my greatest shield." Ryu was taken aback. He had expected a verbal duel, not this unexpected lesson in the power of silence. Kaito continued, "No one can insult you if you refuse to be offended. Your words have the power to shape your reality, but so does your reaction to the words of others. By choosing not to react, you retain control over your own narrative." Ryu sat there, absorbing Kaito's words. For the first time, he felt a twinge of self-awareness. The realization that his words were not invincible dawned upon him. Over the following weeks, Kaito and Ryu spent more time together. Kaito shared stories of wisdom and tranquility, while Ryu began to learn the art of restraint. The villagers watched in amazement as Ryu's demeanor transformed from a brash troublemaker to a thoughtful and composed individual. One day, a villager approached Kaito and asked, "How did you manage to change Ryu? We never thought anyone could get through to him." Kaito smiled and replied, "Sometimes, the most powerful response is not in the words we speak but in the silence we maintain. It is in that silence that we find the strength to rise above the chaos and earn the respect of those around us." And so, the tale of Kaito and Ryu became a legend in the village, a story passed down from generation to generation, a reminder that true strength lies not in the sharpness of one's tongue but in the serenity of one's spirit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget like, share and subscribe.